So when it comes to a question that someone was given recently, when a progressive channel was interviewing a progressive politician, they were asked, does the left have a left guilty of saying that some groups are more important than other groups of people? And my response would be like, is that actually true? Is that something that the left actually does? Sometimes it's just something that the right wing say to prey on people's emotions. Because what the right wing does is they take the minority of something and they pretend the minority is the majority. So just like they take like some random civilian off the streets that would be left leaning, and what they do is they intentionally don't give context. And that's intentionally to deceive people. And one of the reasons why it might appear as if the left concentrates on some groups more than others is because the right wing keeps on attacking like a specific group. And then because the right wing keeps on attacking a group, let's say homeless people, then the left feel as if like they have to defend homeless people. And then the right wing then would pay attention to that and be like, oh, look at the left wing people. It's all they keep on talking about is homeless people or hands people. And they're just like, oh, they care more about this group than they do about other groups. And it's just like, no, they're just cherry picking. They're taking like random leftists who don't know who they are. They're not politicians, they're not political commentators. And it's just like, because you don't know who random civilians are, you don't know what their political leaning is, you don't know their political stances. And it's just like, sometimes you might think that leftists all have the same opinions, but we don't. I mean, all the right wing all have the same talking points. Like in the first 2 or 3 years I started watching politics, I started watching people debunking bad faith actors online. But eventually, I learned practically all their talking points, but it came to a point where I didn't even need to watch their videos anymore, because I automatically know everything that they say. So I don't think that, I think that that's more of something that the right wing just makes people think that actually isn't true. Because of course the left cares for every single group. I mean, in general, we care about improving people's material conditions. We talk about improving education. Whenever you hear the right wing talk about improving education, we talk about improving the minimum wage and improving people's wages. We don't just always defend minority groups. We do because certain minority groups keep on getting attacked, so the left defends them. But we don't. Obviously most leftists care for everybody. We're egalitarian. We believe in equal rights for everybody and improving every person's lives. When it comes to the only people talking about improving people's mental health is the left, and the right wing keeps on lying about mental health, keeps on trying to say certain conditions don't exist, saying mental health has gone too far when clearly we've not gone nowhere near far enough. The government isn't doing enough, the states aren't doing enough. We're not thinking differently. We're not trying to get parents to understand psychology more. The left talks about a lot of different things, but you probably never see that because you're just listening to political actors that just validate your biases rather than telling you what the facts are, telling you what the corruption, telling you what the politicians are not doing. So I don't think it's true that the left cares more about poor groups than other groups. It's just something that the right wing makes you think. But it's definitely not true. And remember, the minority doesn't represent the majority. Singular leftist does not represent the entirety of the left. And like I said in the previous video that I've said before, the left wing is anti-corruption, the right wing is pro-corruption. Just think about it. When was the last time you hear a right-wing debater actually debate about things that will actually improve your lives? Like increasing the minimum wage, taxing the rich, improving education, lowering cost of education for children. Yeah, when was the last time they heard about lowering tuition? When was the last time you heard about the right wing talk about lowering tuition fees or forgiving student loan debt? No, they argue against forgiving student loan debt, like in America, when America is not only is the biggest economy in the world, they've got an overinflated military budget, they've got the biggest amount of rich people they can tax. Like, we can't tax people as much as they can in America. Like in the UK, we can't tax as much as they can in America because America has way more wealth to tax. You know, a lot of the biggest companies in the world are in America. So just like, how come they don't talk about progressive tax in debates? It's like they're not about debate and exploring ideas. They're about having debates and dismissing ideas.